Listen closely to what I am about to speak into your spirit today. These words are not born from human thought or earthly wisdom. They come from a realm far beyond what your mind can grasp. They rise from the very core of my being, carrying weight, tenderness, and warning. Every sentence I release is filled with purpose. I'm not speaking to frighten you. I'm speaking because my love refuses to stay silent. I address you as the one who formed you before your first breath, the one who knew your heartbeat long before others knew your name. I am the one who counted every strand of hair on your head, who witnessed every tear before it ever touched your skin. Nothing about you is hidden from me, not your suffering, not your fears, not the burdens you try to carry alone. I speak now because I see what you cannot yet see. I am preparing you for what lies ahead, even if you feel fine on the surface. Your body, your mind, and your spirit have been sending quiet signals, signs you have grown used to ignoring. This is not to frighten you, it is to awaken you. I know these words are heavy, but truth often is. The enemy has been watching for a moment of weakness, planning an attack that would drain your strength, steal your energy, and wear down your health. He has been whispering exhaustion into your bones, sickness into your steps, and discouragement into your thoughts. But I will not stand aside while danger circles my child. When your well-being is threatened, my voice rises like a shield. That is why I am coming to you with urgency and affection. This threat can be stopped, completely removed, if you truly listen. If you follow my guidance with your whole heart, the enemy's schemes will dissolve before they ever touch you. He does not know that my protection is already surrounding you. All you need to do is stay aligned with my direction. You have carried heavy weights for far too long. Day after day, night after night, you push through pain and fatigue as if it were normal. You have cried in silence, felt alone in crowded rooms, and continued moving even when your body begged for rest. You've learned to function through discomfort, to dismiss the signals that something inside is crying out for attention. But I have noticed every sign, because I dwell within you. I know your inner workings more intimately than you do. I see the earliest shifts, the subtle imbalances, the places where pressure has begun to build. Nothing about your condition is hidden from me. I feel your pulse when you ignore it. I sense the storm before you ever hear its thunder. That is why my warning came today. This is not imagination. This is not overreaction. This is a spiritual message aimed at your body, your emotions, and your spirit all at once. Something significant is approaching in the days ahead. This is not an ordinary week. The atmosphere around you has shifted, and heaven is prepared to intervene, if you will allow me to lead. I have already carved out a path for you. A path that leads to life, to restoration, to safety. But I can also see the snares the enemy has placed along the edges. If you rush, if you ignore my voice, you may fall into a pit that was never meant for you. Every word I speak now carries breath, life-giving breath. None of them are random. All of them are chosen out of love. My love is fierce. My love is protective. My love refuses to watch you break when healing is within your reach. You have been chosen for something extraordinary, something sacred, something that requires strength, clarity, and health. I will not allow an avoidable illness to sabotage the new beginning I am unfolding within you. I want you to live in awareness, not fear. Fear paralyzes, but awareness empowers. So today I am awakening you. Return to me with your whole heart. I am calling you, not to trouble your mind, but to guide you back into peace. My presence is where your healing begins. My voice is where clarity returns. But you must listen. You must withdraw from what harms you. You must allow your heart, body, and spirit to rest. Slow down. Breathe. Let me realign you. I am near, closer than you think. My love for you goes beyond language, beyond comprehension. That is why I speak now. I want your days to overflow with joy, purpose, and fulfillment, not be cut short by avoidable danger. This message is serious, not to frighten you but because your life matters to me. Do not underestimate these words. Do not brush them aside. They carry hope, protection, and direction. I am reaching for you before the enemy reaches his hand toward you. I am speaking softly but firmly so you do not walk blindly into harm. This world is broken. Its systems are corrupted. Even the air, the food, the environment that surrounds you has been tainted. The enemy hides death behind ambition, exhaustion, constant movement, and endless pressure. But I am breaking through all that noise with truth. Where my voice and your obedience meet, darkness loses its power. I am lighting your path. I am providing a way out long before danger arrives. I am inviting you into rest, into alignment, into healing that begins deep within, places no doctor, no medicine, no human hand can reach. When your spirit surrenders to me, I begin repairing what has been worn down, restoring what has been damaged, and healing what has been hurting. There is much more I will say. Send the next part whenever you're ready. I cannot move forward in the work I want to do in you until you finally release what you're gripping so tightly. All the pressure inside you has been building like a storm, gathering strength in the distance. A storm you've tried to outrun for far too long. What you feel within you is not random. It is the accumulation of stress you never processed, emotions you buried, and burdens you assumed were your responsibility to carry alone. And just like a ship battered by waves, cracks eventually appear. Water begins to seep in. Not because the vessel is weak, but because no heart, even a strong one, is meant to withstand a storm without shelter. Today I am asking you, gently but urgently, let me calm that storm. You don't need to scream to be heard. You don't need to prove your desperation. I am closer than your very breath, nearer than the thoughts you don't speak aloud. If you allow me, I will steady you. I will silence the chaos within you. My voice alone has the power to hush the winds that have been raging in your soul. Reach for me before you reach a breaking point. This is the moment where your choice matters. When the inner storm subsides, healing will finally begin, healing beyond the physical realm. I will restore you in every place the storm has touched, your mind, your emotions, your spirit. But this restoration begins with surrender. I'm asking you to stop delaying. Stop saying, I'll deal with it later. Later is slipping away. This week is a sacred window, a rare moment where heaven bends close. Your enemy hopes you ignore it. He wants you to treat it like any other week, to assume nothing will change. But I see the timeline from beginning to end. I know when danger is approaching, and I know when a breakthrough is near. That is why my voice is loud within you now. I have watched every moment of your journey, every choice, every silent cry, every step forward you made when no one recognized your effort. Even in the moments when tiredness, not clarity, guided your decisions, I stayed beside you. Not criticizing, not condemning, offering a mercy that exceeds anything this world can give. You've been carrying weights that were never meant to belong to you. You've normalized pressure that I never placed on your shoulders. You've silenced your pain, ignored your fatigue, and accepted imbalance as a lifestyle. But what you call routine has slowly been suffocating parts of you that were meant to stay alive and alert. It has muffled your spiritual sensitivity, dulling your ability to discern my voice from the noise around you. I've been interrupting your plans, not to frustrate you but to speak to you. When things didn't go your way, it wasn't punishment, it was protection. I was trying to get your attention. Yet you kept pushing forward even when something deep inside whispered, "This isn't right." Everyone experiences pressure, yes, but not everyone is meant to carry it without my guidance. You were never created to bear it alone. Now your body is revealing what your spirit has been trying to express for months. The exhaustion is different now. Rest doesn't restore you the way it used to. Your focus slips. Your emotions feel heavier than usual. Your body aches in ways you cannot explain. Your patience runs thin even when nothing is wrong. These symptoms are not random. They are signals. Signals that something inside you is crying out for alignment. And these signals didn't originate in your body, they began in your spirit. The things you have allowed into your life, the habits you refuse to release, the pace you insisted on maintaining, these have drained the energy I placed within you. You opened doors to noise, distraction, striving, and exhaustion, and slowly closed the doors that separated you for rest, renewal, and intimacy with me. This is not condemnation. This is an invitation. A warning wrapped in love. A chance to turn before the path becomes more difficult. Something harmful is trying to reach you, but I do not want you to fall. Your purpose is not finished. Your assignment is not over. Your life is not meant to be consumed by burnout or sickness. If you choose surrender, not defeat, not quitting, but holy release, everything can shift. Letting go is not failure. It is the moment when resistance breaks and my healing enters. Your patterns have been harming you quietly. Your pace has been draining you slowly. Your lack of rest has been eroding your strength daily. Your body is sounding an alarm, and you must listen. If you ignore these warnings, the consequences will deepen. But if you respond now, the trajectory can still change. You have no idea how many times I have protected you from diagnosis, from unseen harm, from conditions that were trying to form inside you. I have stood between you and danger more times than you can imagine. But this time, I need your cooperation. I need you to clear space for what matters. I need you to stop clinging to what drains you and start embracing what restores you. You are not just a body. You are a vessel of my glory. The world tells you to perform, impress, achieve, strive, but that is not my voice. Your worth has never come from productivity. You are loved because you are mine. Growth will not come from more striving. It will come from deeper connection. Slow down. Breathe. Return to alignment with my rhythm. In the coming days, a powerful opportunity will open. A window where things that feel impossible now will suddenly become clear and attainable if you obey. I'm not asking you for perfection. I'm asking you for willingness. Even when you don't fully understand, trust me enough to change direction. Without this shift, vulnerabilities will remain open. This warning is not imaginary. This is real. Your pace is no longer sustainable. Something must give way. What looks like weakness today may actually become the foundation of your greatest strength, if you respond to my call. Do not postpone this. Every delay increases the risk to your health, your peace, and your purpose. You are on the edge of release. Emotional release. Spiritual release. Release from the burdens that have weighed you down for far too long. I'm not revealing these things to frighten you but to free you. Your body and spirit have been honest with you, even when you chose to hide behind a mask of, "I'm fine." But secrecy can no longer protect you. When the inner world collapses, no outer performance can sustain you. Change must come now. Not through force, but through surrender. Not through pushing harder, but through allowing yourself to rest, breathe, and be renewed. A deep, holy transformation is waiting. Not a superficial fix. A complete change in the way you live, think, move, and care for the vessel you've been given. Every choice you make today carries eternal weight. Small shifts now will shape your future in ways you cannot yet imagine. The cycle that has been draining you must end. And I am here, guiding you out of it, one gentle step at a time. If you keep postponing this, life itself will eventually force a breaking point, and when that happens, it will not be gentle. I do not want it to reach that stage. I am inviting you now to let me lead you into a different way of living, a new way of walking, thinking, and choosing. Some of the paths I will show you may not make sense at first. They may seem too simple compared to the chaos you're used to. Others may feel too demanding or uncomfortable. You may question them. You may wonder, is this really necessary? But hidden inside these very paths is life. They are not just options, they are shields. They are the roads where your miracle is quietly waiting. At first, the change may not look spectacular on the outside. It may not draw attention or impress anyone around you. But deep within you will know. You will feel something shift in a profound, almost indescribable way, like water appearing in a dry desert, like a cool breeze in a suffocating room. Where there was inner chaos, you will begin to sense order. Where there was weakness, you will begin to feel new strength. A calm will settle in places that used to be filled with fear. I will also bring new people into your journey, or open your eyes to people who were already near but unseen in the way I intended. They are not your saviors. They are not your anchors. They are instruments, carriers of something I want to give you. Some will offer wisdom. Some will challenge your unhealthy habits. Some will simply stand with you in moments when you would otherwise feel alone. You are not meant to depend on them as your source. But I will use them as channels, voices, hands, and hearts through which my care and direction will reach you. Learn to recognize them. At first, some of these relationships may make you uncomfortable. They will mirror parts of you that you have tried to hide or deny. They may bring out truths you don't want to face. But behind that discomfort there is truth. And even though truth can sting, it is the very thing that sets you free. This is a time for reordering. As you choose to obey my leading, do not be surprised when things begin to shift. What once seemed stable may begin to move. Some connections will cool. Certain habits that once felt harmless will suddenly feel heavy and out of place. Your mind may struggle to accept these changes, but understand, with every shaking, new life is being born. Each disruption is not designed to break you but to build you, stronger, truer, and more aligned with the purpose I planted in your soul. In the days ahead, you may sense a different kind of weight, a heaviness that isn't physical yet feels very real. It may feel as if something deep within you is rising to the surface, something that has been buried for years. This is not something to fear. This is not a sign that you are failing. This is a spiritual burden, evidence that something inside you is being released. The pain, the old wounds, the years of emotional strain and exhaustion, they are beginning to loosen their grip. What feels heavy at first is actually the lifting of what has been pressing on you for so long. The point is not to drag you backward into old memories. The point is to free you from what has been holding you in place. I am not taking you back. I am moving you forward, lighter, clearer, freer. Others may not understand what you are going through, but I do. And whether you see it clearly or not, I am working on every level, spiritually, physically, and emotionally. I am restoring your whole being. Not just your body, but your thought patterns. Not just your feelings, but your daily behaviors. I am dismantling lies you believed, illusions that shaped your choices, and stories you told yourself to survive. As you allow this inward work, your relationships will change. Your health will shift. Your ability to rest will deepen. You will rediscover what it means to enjoy life again without living in constant fear of the future. What feels like a quake under your feet is not your world falling apart. It is the ground under you being strengthened. A crack is not the end of a structure. It is often the beginning of rebuilding. Where you feel weak is where my strength is just beginning. Even now, things are moving in realms you cannot see. Transformation has already begun in the unseen world. The decisions you make right now are not small. They are shaping far more than your current comfort or health. They are shaping your future, your assignments, and even the lives connected to yours. This is not an exaggeration. This is eternal reality. This is the moment when the future I have carefully prepared begins to take root. Certain cycles in your life are not evil in themselves. They have simply run their course. They served a purpose for a time, but they cannot continue into the next chapter. If you cling to them out of habit, fear, or resistance to change, they will eventually drain you dry. You have shown courage. You have pushed forward when the path was unclear. People may have noticed your strength, your endurance, your resilience. But now, simply enduring is not enough. I am calling you higher, not into more busyness but into greater spiritual awareness. This is about waking up, about recognizing which cycles must end, about understanding that certain environments, both internal and external, cannot remain the same. You must cleanse your surroundings. You must replace thoughts of defeat and fear with the truth I speak over you. You must release what no longer aligns with what I am cultivating in you. Some relationships will need to be redefined. Not because those people are evil, but because they cannot go where you are going. Some friendships have unknowingly fed your distractions. Some spaces have dulled your sensitivity to my voice. You have avoided important conversations, justified behaviors that you knew were off, and tolerated small compromises for the sake of keeping the peace. But true peace never requires you to betray your own soul. False peace looks calm on the outside but costs you your inner truth. There is too much on your shoulders. Expectations that were never mine, responsibilities I did not place on you, burdens that others handed to you without asking me first. If you hold on to what I never asked you to carry, you will find yourself weak at the very moment you are meant to stand strong. This is not punishment. This is purification. And in this cleansing you will gain clarity, not just mental clarity but spiritual clarity. The kind of clarity that helps you know where you belong, when to move, when to stay, when to speak, and when to be silent. You cannot buy this kind of wisdom. You cannot earn it by sheer effort. It comes when you loosen your grip and let go. As you surrender, you will realize that your life is woven into something much greater than your immediate circumstances. Something eternal, something that does not fade with time. But understand this. There will be resistance. Some things will not want to let you go. Patterns, habits, and attachments you have allowed to live in your heart will try to stay. They have been given enough space to feel like a part of your identity. Do not confuse familiarity with destiny. Just because something has been with you for a long time does not mean it was meant to stay forever. If you find the courage to release what is comfortable but unhealthy, you will step into a freedom you didn't even know you needed. Pay attention now, because what I am saying is not just human language. These words carry my eternal heart, filled with wisdom, correction, protection, and deep affection. I am not trying to confuse you or anger you. I am compelled by love to speak. I am your Father, the one who formed you in the secret place, who knew you before anyone else did. The one who not only counts every hair on your head, but also gathers every tear you have ever shed. I see what you cannot see. That is why I am warning you now, so that the enemy does not catch you off guard. There are signs that your body may soon be vulnerable. This is not to terrify you but to wake you up. Behind the scenes, the adversary has been looking for openings, moments of distraction, accidents, small slips that could cascade into serious harm to your health, your energy, your joy. But I refuse to stay silent while this unfolds. When my children are in danger, I speak. That is why my tone now carries both love and urgency. This crisis can be avoided. This story can be rewritten. If you listen with your whole heart, if you lean in with your spiritual ears, I will show you a different outcome. The enemy's plans are not final. His access is not guaranteed. If you respond to my call, I can shift the course of your life. I have seen the burden you carry, the nights with little sleep, the days that blur together, the moments you break down when no one is watching. You have relied so heavily on your own strength that you've started ignoring the whispers of your own body. You've declared unusual exhaustion as normal. You've brushed off the tension in your muscles and the heaviness in your chest. You've excused aches, irritability, and constant tiredness by saying, "This is just how life is now." But I, who live within you, who know your thoughts before you speak them, have seen every warning sign. I have felt every imbalance, every vulnerability beginning to surface. I know you more deeply than you know yourself. I sense every heartbeat, every breath, every internal process that you never think about. That is why I am speaking. Do not shut out this voice. Do not label it as fear or exaggeration. This is not an illusion. This is not drama. This is a spiritual alert, a divine message addressed to your body, your mind, and your spirit. You are stepping into a crucial week. This is not just another 7 days on the calendar. This is a crossroads. Heaven is leaning in. Help is ready to move. Breakthrough is close. But it hinges on your willingness to submit, to listen, and to follow. If you walk with me in surrender, what was meant to harm you will lose its power, and what was meant for you will finally begin to unfold.